All right, here we go. It's the Daily 5, how to survive and thrive in this crazy time of crisis. And just wanted to talk to you really about what was going on. Last night, I taught my Speak to Inspire course, which is 50 students from around the world that are going to spend the next 8 weeks learning how to be better communicators, period. Whether it's from the stage, whether it's in the leather chair at London Real Studios, or whether it's in a boardroom or in a social context, they want to learn how to be better communicators. And what really struck me was the fact that all of these people are going in hard for 8 weeks to learn how to become something really good at something that's going to change their life, change their financial status, change their business opportunities. And they're all in, and they're not worried about what happens in the outside world. Sure, they're going to tune in and find out what's going on, but they're not going to let it alter the fact that they're going to choose themselves and invest in themselves. And let me tell you one other thing, is that for the next 8 weeks, I'm not going to accept any of their bullshit excuses. And I tell my students that the first day of any academy course, because I'm not going to. I don't care what your excuse is for not getting the work done, because it's not good enough for this course. And that's why we have accountability. I have an accountability doc, and every single week there's assignments that need to be uploaded. There's live calls that need to be attended to a week. And if they don't show up, they don't graduate, and the rest of the class and me gives them a really hard time. And that's what accountability is all about. It's about not accepting excuses. And so me and my team leaders just don't allow people to do that. And it really makes for a compelling vibe. And so everybody's super excited right now to get this course started. They're going in there, they're pumped about taking their communications to the next level. And it's just a different vibe from walking around out here where everyone is in a bit of a zombie mode, a bit of a work from home in my pajamas mode, and a bit of woe is me mode. And that's just not what we're playing inside the academy. We're like, this is the time to build yourself. We've got a protocol, and that's what's going to happen. And I'll be honest, I've had people in my courses that have got cancer and they're still doing the course. One of my guys, his grandma died and he wanted to quit the course. His name was Jaime, a couple years ago. And I said, look, I'm really sorry your grandma died. And I know she was really close to you. She actually raised him when he was a kid. But I said, what would your grandma want? For you to quit and punk out on my class? Or would your grandma want you to go out there and become a great speaker? And he came back to me 24 hours later and he said, you're right, Brian. I'm going to finish this course. And he ended up being one of my star students. He got up at London Real Studios at the very end and gave a kick-ass, 5-minute TED talk, basically. And it was amazing. So, when you actually hold people accountable and you don't allow them to give you their BS excuses, it's amazing what you get out of people when you do that and what they can get out of themselves. So I would just say today, whatever you do, go out there and choose yourself. Put yourself first today and hold yourself accountable to a higher standard. This is the time to build something for yourself. This is the time to be better at something. There's so many reasons to stop doing that. Everything around you is saying, look, nobody's doing anything. You better stop. You better take it easy. You better feel bad. But I'm here to say you don't have to do any of that stuff. You can really get down and figure out what you want to do with your life and then go get it. There's so many opportunities to educate yourself, whether you join an academy like mine or you just decide you're going to have a physical protocol, a mental protocol. There's so many things you can do right now to invest in yourself. I know I keep saying it, but I'm going to say it over and over again because I just don't see enough people doing it. And there's so much opportunity right now. I mean, I literally have students right now building podcasts. One of my guys last night has 15 episodes of his podcast and it's week 5. I was like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I do 1 or 2 a day, Brian. I'm just broadcasting like a madman. I'm connecting with people. Everyone's available. I mean, it's just been amazing. I just did the Speak to Inspire course. My Business Accelerator starts in a few weeks, and I'll be helping people do the same thing on a business side. Again, it's amazing what people will do if you empower them and hold them accountable. So today, hold yourself accountable to do something. It could be a workout. Tell all of your friends, post on social media. I'm doing this workout live at noon. Watch me. Right? I did one last Friday. I was out there doing burpees in the park. It nearly killed me, right? But I did it in front of you guys, and you guys held me accountable. Schedule something and make sure you do it and show the world you do it and use that as a building block to start building on that. There's so many things you could do right now, so many things you could learn. You could start writing that book. You could start that podcast. You could start that movement. You could start that business. All that stuff can happen today. So anyways, there you go. I'm going in to be doing some building of my own. I expect you to be doing some building of your own. Send me an email, hello@lundermill.tv, and send me your updates, send me your vlogs, send me everything. And let's stay strong here, all right? We can beat this crisis. We can not only survive, we can thrive. And I hope to see you on the other side. All right, peace. The red bus is from London, baby.